tell you another story about Bob Lowery, the game warden. He walked down on the creek down below Mulville one time, down Peyton's Creek, and there was a big limb out across the creek there. And Mr. Ed Key was out there, and he had a fish gig, and he was gigging fish, and just throwing them out on the bank. Bass, trout, cat, everything. And Bob walked up and called him and said, "Mr. Key," said, "I'm going to have to arrest you for gigging fish illegally." And Mr. Ed said, "Son, that's what you should do." So that's the reason we got young officers like you. That's what we pay you to do. It's the rest of old fellas like me break the law. Said, "Let me get that off this dog here." So he got down off the tree limb, and he said, "I'll tell you what, it'd be a shame for these fish right here to run." He said, "Let me bring them up. I'll take them up here and give them these, carry them in this house up here and give them these people up here." He said, "All right." So he strung them up, and he walked uphill. And he said, "I'll go in this house here." And on the way up there, he said, "I guess you'd be tried by JP." And he said, "Yeah, that's just a piece." He said, "That'd be fine." So Mr. Key walked up the steps of this house, walked in the door, came back in a minute. He didn't have the fish, but he had a Bible. Put his hand on the Bible like that. He said, "But son," said, "I've got to tell you," said, "I'm the JP in this here community." And he says, "Ed Key," says, "this court tries you for gigging fish illegally. How do you plead?" And Ed, talking to himself, said, I plead guilty." And he says, "The court finds you $20. And Ed reached in his pocket. He pulled out $20, put it in his other hand, stuck it in his pocket. He looked down at Bob. He said, "Son, court's dismissed." So Bob comes into Carthage, and he's telling everybody what Ed did. And they said, "Well, Bob, what did you say, or what'd you do?" He said, "Hell, I didn't do anything. It looked legal to me." So oh, Bob, he got took again.